It's been too long. It's been way too long, and I am sorry that I haven't streamed in like a week. I'll get to that in a moment. Right. How are you guys doing today? I see comments in the chat. I mean, partially just because I told them what's going on today, or what I wanted to do today. I mean, it should be obvious with the stream title and the thumbnail if you're watching on YouTube what we're going to be doing today. So, let's address the elephant in the room and talk about why I haven't been back. Basically, family emergency stuff got in the way of streaming, and I didn't feel comfortable with streaming during that, and that's basically it. Yes, we are getting creative. But last night in particular, after playing some Lethal Company with Oxel and Comet, we decided to play Villainous for the first time in almost a year, actually. Like, we played it on Tabletop and everything, and the fun part about Villainous is all of the fan-made like decks for Villainous. And I've made one before, but I want to rework it. So it is available, and you know, if you want to go play it, you can play it. I don't know how good it is really. But I was playing a fan-made deck made by someone else last night, and like, it doesn't look finished. I mean, it's finished, but like, it could be better, like rebalanced and stuff like that. And there was no guidebook. It's just like a flashcard that they made that explained like one or two things, and like nothing else is like thoroughly explained. So because of that, the plan is to kind of rework that deck and kind of make it my own. It's a Makima deck, as well as like just make it more fancy, because it's definitely not finished. So that's what we're gonna do, and once I get back into the swing of working on this stuff, I'm gonna be working on another character, which I'll talk about later. Villainous as a game system lends itself very well to custom-made character decks for your favorite villains. Exactly. The one that I made was actually kind of complicated for the first one, which was the Raiden Shogun from Genshin, because no one made a Genshin thing. But I love this Makima deck so much, which we'll get into and kind of explain a little bit more what I mean. But it's a great deck, has a great concept, but it needs to be finished and reworked a little bit, so I kind of want to do that. So that's what we're going to be doing today. So this is a different kind of stream than what I normally do, but I think it should be fun. Hopefully, I don't know. And I think it would also be good to get direct feedback from people watching for like ideas and stuff like that. Please put this on my main monitor and not my side monitor. Okay, good. That doesn't sound good out of context. Hold up. But yeah, we're gonna be working on Villainous. Should I call you now? Comment. You know what, I'm just doing it. I'm sorry. Okay, cool. Boyo.
Hello.
Hello. I'm gonna turn down my music some and then crank it up in stream so then they can hear you a little bit better. There. How are you?
Not too bad.
That's good.
I'm ready to do some conniving.
Conniving. What's so conniving?
Do some evil plans for villains.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Very first thing that I wanted to do was, I wanted to take a look at the Makima deck and kind of brainstorm some, different ideas. And, like, how to change it and make it better, or things to add or subtract or what have you. It's kind of what I'm thinking. And then we can actually get into the nitty-gritty with making it, but I'm going to have to remind myself how to use that app or whatever in order to do it.
Yeah.
Hold on.
It's been a bit.
It's been a hot minute. My computer is not cooperating.
Didn't you make like a whole spreadsheet last time?
You have to
like,
for the app.
You have to?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I forget what kind of file it is. But, yeah, I just wanted to make... you know what? I'm just gonna, because my computer's being a bitch and Notepad's not working, I'm just gonna go to my Google Drive and make a Google Doc. And by mine, I mean the Phantom Punk one, not like any personal one. Okay. Makima deck rework. Okay. So, for reference, I'm gonna throw it up on the screen real quick. So I'm gonna be making a doc. This is gonna be off on the side, and I'll pull it in whenever we need to reference it. But,
Yeah.
yeah. Should I give you access? Comment?
Sure.
What email do you want me to send it to?
Comic Tamer.
That one? Can you send it to me through, Discord? So we don't say it out loud and dox your email. Oh, okay. Cool. Just so then you can see it and you can help me edit, since you helped me with the Raiden deck. Okay.
Yeah, that works.
I need to find the Raiden deck. Or not Raiden, Makima. I saw the Raiden one, and that's why I thought that. Alright. So, this is what I mean for those who haven't seen it. It's very bare bones. Like, this is all you have in terms of rules. Which is very short. And, with the, like, card backs, this is the basic card back for the, thing we're gonna be using. It's super basic. So part of this is going to be me looking through these, changing things around, or at least, like, planning on changing things around, which, by the way, if it wasn't obvious, spoilers for, Chainsaw Man. I don't think you really care, though, comment.
Not really.
Yeah. And this is primarily stuff from the first season, and a little bit beyond the first season, probably. But the first season, or there isn't a second season yet. So. I don't know how much of a spoiler it is to say that Makima's a villain. Because, like, it's kind of clear from the get-go that there's something else going on with her. Yeah, when I was looking at stuff, I kind of accidentally spoiled myself for the manga a little bit with one of the characters that hasn't been introduced from when I was reading it. But it's fine. This is one thing I want to change with this. And I saw it when, or basically the same thing with Oxel's deck, the Iceberg deck. The draw 3 and discard 3. I think it should be like draw 3, discard 2. So then, like, you're still drawing, like, an extra card.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Because, part of the problem that I ran into when I was getting all of these, because you need these, was the maximum or the minimum amount of cards that you're allowed in your hand in order to draw is 4. So if you have all of these in your hand, you can't draw anything else. So that's why I was thinking making it draw 3, discard 2 could make it so then you're still drawing stuff if you don't want to get rid of these.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that would be overpowered or not. Yeah, and I was thinking, I kind of want to read through the cards first, but that scene that I sent you earlier,
right,
with the people exploding, kind of like just having it be one card that's in there, but have it be something kind of like, Bang needs to be explained a little bit more thoroughly, or worded better, but basically just make it so then rather than it just kills like one hero, that like one from each area or something, and have it cost a lot more.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Because either like it can help open up things up like around here, or in the case of what I dealt with last time, and have it so that it doesn't matter. I think Bang should make sense to have to be like Makima has to be at that location in order to use it. But and same thing with Domination. I think that makes sense that Domination can be used, has to be used at the same location.
Yeah, I agree.
So let me add that to the docket. I don't know what that move in particular is called. Oh. Okay. It's just telekinesis, I guess. Telekinesis, Makima uses an invisible force that can make people implode or explode.
Interesting.
People also just say it's psychic powers.
Guess that works. It seems a bit more than that, though, but...
Yeah. Oh. I never realized this. I mean, so another thing that makes Makima, like, terrifying is, any fatal damage done to her, instead of her taking that damage personally, it gets transmitted to random Japanese citizens. Because she has a contract with the Japanese Prime Minister that makes it practically impossible to kill her.
It's hilarious.
Yeah.
Okay, then.
Yeah. I'm just trying to think of, like, a good, like, name for the card. Like, call it, like, Explosion or something like that. Unless you have any other, like, better name ideas.
Yeah. I mean, telekinetic explosion seems fine.
Telekinetic Explosion.
Yeah.
Or Implosion.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, oops. I think Telekinetic Explosion's fine. I can't think of anything better. I tried.
Yeah, that works.
And then we're gonna make that be like, she, like, kills, like, heroes at, like, each location, or, like, one hero at each location.
Mm-hmm.
So then there's a little bit of strategy to, like, when's the best time to use it. Because if it's just like, oh, kill all of them, then, you know.
Yeah.
Okay. There's the new card. What was the other thing that I wanted to do?
I've already forgotten.
Yeah. I think another... I think another problem with this deck is that it's kind of overly reliant on the domination card and taking devils or like heroes or whatever. The reason why I say that is like literally she has one ally and it's dogs. Like, I think even having like 2 or 3 could help mitigate that. Cause like Chainsaw Man's power is 6.
Mm-hmm.
I think it would make more sense to 1, buff up the dogs card and make it like 2 rather than 1 for the attack power, and then make it 7, so you have to at least bring 1 person over to your side in order to kill off the Chainsaw Man.
Yeah.
But because also another thing is some of the things with Fate make it so then you just get rid of your allies, and that is like such a long process in order to get allies in the first place.
True.
So if you lose them, you're kind of fucked, like royally fucked. So I think she doesn't have any other allies, so I think increasing the number of dogs could be a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I feel like the effect for the dogs thing could potentially be moved to like an item.
Yeah, probably.
Because I think what would be kind of funny, because I think it's a missed opportunity that it's not included in this, is a dog collar and a leash. Like in the opening for Chainsaw Man, there is a clip of Denji being walked like a dog.
Oh.
And have that be an item with the activation of getting a domination card, and then just having the dogs just be dogs.
Yeah.
And that way there's more than one item that you can get as well. I think this one is kind of needless. The Master's Orders one. Actually, hold on. Where's the tower? I guess there isn't another one. Because you can only do it from Makima's apartment, I guess. Or that makes it something you can do it more. Let me put that idea into the notes, at least, with the dogs. Dogs. Isn't the standard deck size for this game 30? Am I remembering that correctly?
For the villain deck, yeah.
Because that's the problem with adding a bunch of stuff, is like you have to get rid of other things. Because honestly, like, I think there's too many kind facades and romantic manipulations. I mean, this one's kind of fine. But between the two of them, you have, like, almost a third of the deck is dedicated toward pulling heroes. And once you kind of have what you need, they're kind of useless.
And also, that one item card that's there, you never used. So I don't know how useful it is.
Add an effect other than domination from your discard pile to your hand. It's so then you can get more of these.
Yeah.
And also so you can get, like, bang. I just never got it in my hand was the thing. I probably would have used it if I didn't. But I do think that there's too many of these. So we'll see. Because I could probably bring, like, Master's Orders and Necessary Evil down by, like, 1. But also another thing with Necessary Evil, I need to change that. And then we're gonna make collar, leash. But then we're gonna make that.
I know something funny that I just found out.
What did you find out?
So remember how it took me 6 months to get approved for Chorus on for it to be a charter on Chorus?
Yeah.
Want to know how long it took me to get my icon approved?
Like a year?
6 months.
I know. 6 months, wow. How long did it take me to get approved? Because I
Like
just
5?
got... I think it was like 5, yeah.
4 or 5.
No, I think it was more like 5 or 6, because I got approved on Christmas, and that was, I submitted it back in July.
Yeah.
Like, beginning of July.
But I submitted my icon like very soon after I got approved, and I just got approved like last week. I didn't even notice.
I will save my comments for not on stream.
Yeah. It's
But,
just kind of funny.
yeah, it takes a little while.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think... that makes sense. Because, back to the deck. Because we'll be adding Telekinetic Explosion as a new card, and that's only going to be one. Collar Unleash as a new card, and that's only going to be one. That has the effect from the dogs. And then the dogs are going to be increased to 2. It'll probably just be changed to dog, singular. Increase the fighting power to 2 instead of 1. Because you need multiple dogs to take care of any of these, because I think the minimum amount of power is, except for Kobeni, is 3. Oh, and Denji. But defeating Denji doesn't turn him into Chainsaw Man, I don't think. You have to dominate him, I think. Oh, when he's discarded from Makima's realm.
Yeah.
I think we should buff Denji up to 3.
You think so?
Yeah, because if we're going to be buffing up the dogs, then you just need 1 dog in order to turn him into Chainsaw Man.
That's true. That works.
And also another thing is, like, we're making it easier to turn Denji into Chainsaw Man by adding 2 more dogs and buffing this, in a way. And we're also buffing complete control in a way, because discard an ally from your realm, gain power equal to that ally's strength.
Yeah.
So I think making him like a 3 makes sense, because he should be at like the same level as these guys, and he's definitely not the Kobeni's level. Kobeni's kind of worthless. And I do want to clarify the Gun Devil effect. And or was it? It was Aki's that I wanted to change or clarify a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta be played. Attached to an ally. That ally is now a hero with the same strength, +2. Ignore their ability. I can see this also being a problem, because One, we're getting rid of the ability from the dogs.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that ignore their ability isn't needed because, like, all the other ones that you can turn into allies are turned into heroes, but having ignore their ability on there means that whatever is written on their hero card just wouldn't be taken into effect.
That's right. Yeah, I think that was written there just
for the dogs.
Specifically for the dogs. Yeah.
Yeah. Get rid of ignore ability line. And then I think that works. May not be turned into an ally when Gun Devil is defeated. Attach Gun Fiend to an ally. Makima's Realm. When Gun Devil is played or moved, discard an ally from his new location. Okay, that works. Aki's is just really fucking weird. Place 4 power on him. At the end of Makima's turn, she must choose an opponent. Because with how that's written, it can either be interpreted as when he's played, which is what we talked about, or at the end of each of Makima's turn. I think... Oh, I kind of want to just change his ability entirely. Because that's, like, kind of confusing, and that's an easy thing to not keep track of.
I agree.
Let me look at what, sorts of devils that Aki makes contracts with. I'm thinking... Because he does multiple. Obviously, there's the, I think it's just called the Fox Devil? Yeah. The Fox Devil, the Future Devil, and the Cursed Devil. Also Control Devil. I think it'd be interesting to do something with the Cursed Devil. Because, how the Cursed Devil contract is used is, that sword that's on his back. He could use it to summon the Cursed Devil to kill things. Mm-hmm. But, in order to use it, it shortens his life, so that's like a huge point of contention.
Oh.
So, I don't know how we'd simulate that.
Well, I think they kind of, like, for Aki, right? He shortens his life. Well, I think they were trying to do that, but like, using its ability reduces its power.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. It's just kind of confusing the way that it's written.
Mm-hmm.
I think if it's a one-time use. Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Hmm.
I think if it's a one-time use, and let's say, like, his, like, when he's played, instead of having the power tokens, there's also the negative tokens, right?
Right.
So, you could place negative token, like, have him set the 4. And have them, like, choose an opponent or whatever, and that opponent can choose to discard however many allies or whatever up to 4 from, like, your side when he's played. Or, like, when it... Or, maybe it could be, like, whenever he's moved, you choose an opponent, and that opponent then, adds a negative modifier to him or whatever. And and choose an ally at that location to be discarded. Does that make sense? I think that makes a little bit more sense. And have it specifically just be an ally rather than an item.
Yeah.
He's simulated by sending the card to the discard pile after X amount of turns. You've been in Yu-Gi-Oh! Lately? This is not Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm sorry to say, Havoc. I think doing it whenever he's moved makes more sense to me. I think that's what Oxel thought it was too, when,
Yeah.
because he pointed it out when I moved Aki.
Mm-hmm.
So I think
Just
doing that...
Just be that.
Yeah, whenever he's played or moved.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think that would be easier to remember.
I agree.
I'll just say, like, 4 strength instead of 3. And whenever he's played or moved, he takes 1 strength and he may and at that location can be discarded. I'll change that to, like, and it takes... There we go. Does that make sense to you? Change the 4 strength, and whenever he's played or moved, select an opponent. That opponent may give Aki -1 strength and choose an ally at that location to be discarded. At 0 strength, Aki is discarded.
That works.
That makes sense to you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think that's a bit more clear than what they were trying to do.
I agree.
Oh god. Doki Doki Literature Club is playing on Spoofy.
Oh wow.
Wow. Another villain.
I don't think those are quite the vibes we're going for here, but maybe it is.
I can skip it.
I don't know.
Phantom works. This one's fine. Oh, we're gonna have to change the Violence Devil. Because that's essentially the ability that they put on for him.
Oh yeah.
We can change it to when he's played, like 2 or 3 allies or whatever, or all allies at his location get discarded. Not gonna lie, I thought Rooftop Run Knight was playing for a second. I mean, they're similar songs. But do you think that works for the Violence Devil?
Mm-hmm.
So it differentiates them?
Yeah.
Violence Devil change to when he's played. Discard all allies at his location. Okay. Yeah. Also, I think the item part is a little bit too much when there's going to be 2 items. And there's already the coordinated assault. There's 2 of them.
Yeah.
So. Oh, we got Halloween music now. Okay. Choose an ally that was a hero. Makima's realm, that ally is now a hero. How does that make sense? Like, just for, like, the card's name. So, defeat means she's an ally that was a hero in Makima's realm, and that ally is now a hero. Because, like, to me, that's interpreted as, like, oh, they just died.
Yeah.
Because I think just making them discard a hero would be good enough. Because another thing with them transferring back or whatever is that you can just dominate them to get them back.
Mm-hmm.
So we can change that. There we go. Also, I did say that I want to make Denji stronger. Because I think this is explained pretty well. Okay. You play a hero from Makima's Fate discard pile to any location, or if Chainsaw Man's heart is in Makima's realm, discard it and play Chainsaw Man. Okay, that works. Okay, I should probably look at the ally versions of these guys and see if they need to be changed or not. I think Kobeni can be turned to just draw one card. Rather than draw one card, discard one card. Yeah, I think besides that, I think they are all fine. Yeah, all of them fine, and then change Kobeni. And change to draw one card. Okay. Also, I kind of want to change the family burger location. Because, when I think of, like, iconic Makima locations, like, Hell can be one of them, yeah. But also, like, I can think of, like, the shrine that she does that scene from. I can think of, like, the movie theater, that she and Denji go to at one point. So I think Makima's apartment and Public Safety Bureau makes sense. Hell also kind of makes sense. It's just the Family Burger one is like, it's such a weird location to choose. I could also be wrong in that being weird, but
kind of random. I don't really know the context there, but
if there is context for that location, I do not remember it. Yeah, I think the theater would make more sense to me.
Okay.
Was there anything else that I said that I wanted to change with this?
I don't think so.
Okay. Now here comes the interesting part, which is trying to figure out how to do this all again. Oh, give me a moment. I really should have tried to figure this out. Thank you. Because I forget where... or how to do this. Oh, God. I forgot about all the folders. I forget the name of the app, too. Let me look it up.
Okay.
Card generator. Interesting. I did not... I guess that makes sense. All of the saved items get saved into your documents folder on your computer.
Oh.
Because, yeah, it generates a photo for the, item, like the bags.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't expect to find that.
Oh.
By searching Villainous on my computer. I'm just gonna re-download all this stuff. I'm sorry if my stream gets fucked. Because it's, just the bonus card generator. It's the default, for people with very small displays. Card localizers for translations. Resizable education. Download. Please be the right one that I'm downloading. As that is a lot. I don't remember what the last version of it was. That, because I guess it's now on version 35.
Dang.
Yeah, I don't know how new or old it is. Oh, yeah, this is a new version of it from June of last year. So it's an update to what I had last time. Thank you, I didn't cut my hair, Jackun. The last time I cut my hair was like 6 months ago.
That's funny.
I think it's just because my hair is doing a weird thing right now. Because I took a shower earlier and my hair doesn't like to cooperate with me sometimes.
Yeah.
Download's almost finished. And then I can look into it and see if it's working properly and if I can remember how to do it. So I think the night that I tried to look into it, I was up until like 6 or 7 a.m. working on it. Just because I wanted to and try to figure it out. Extract here. Hair doesn't cooperate either when it's long. Did you get a tattoo? Last time I got a tattoo was also like at least 6 months ago. Are you talking about Holy Swan? I think, yeah. The Eye Miko with Raiden, and yeah. I got that at least 6 months ago. It's been a while since I got it. I don't remember exactly when. Oh, God. Thank you. It's probably my favorite tattoo that I've gotten. I remember now. I gotta throw shit into Photoshop.
Oh, good.
I need to figure out a color that I want because I think brown is kind of lame. Because I can show this. I got all these for the Fate deck, and then the Villain deck. The Fate deck we don't really need to mess with for now. It's mostly just the Villain deck stuff. We got a... Yes, Photoshop. You got a problem with Photoshop? Yes, it's Sephiroth's theme. Hold on.
I feel like, excuse me if this is like a hot take or something, but I feel like Photoshop is the photo editing software equivalent of like Microsoft Word.
Kinda. I mean, people, there are people that like legitimately hate Adobe products because of Adobe as a company, which yes, I get. But Photoshop is like Word, like it's kind of iconic because that's like the main go-to for that kind of stuff. But there is not a photo editing software, I think, that compares to Photoshop. Like there are so many things in Photoshop that just a lot of other like competitors are missing. Unique action. I forgot what that is. Open? No. Open with Photoshop, not Illustrator. Okay. Oh, okay. I need to find the Photoshop files. Resources? No. Layout. I feel like I'm missing something. Because wasn't there, like, Photoshop files that I used?
That, yeah. Like, there was the, like, Photoshop project files that you had to open for all the presets and stuff.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, I'm kind of getting sick of Sephiroth's theme.
What?
I was like 4 minutes into like a 7-minute song, I think, or 9 minutes or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a sample software. Or staple. Staple, yeah. Photoshop is a staple software, but the only problem with it is that it's expensive.
Mm-hmm.
It's really expensive. It's
Same
like...
thing with Microsoft Word.
Is it?
Well, it is. I mean, yeah. You have to pay for it, and it's way overpriced.
I didn't know that. Because I'm so used to it in, like, schools and stuff, I'm like, oh, yeah, it's like a free thing. And no, it's not.
It is not.
Okay, let me... Image creation. Let me try downloading that.
That is why Google Word is... Or, Google... Yeah, just the Google stuff is such a godsend.
Yeah, yeah. As shitty as Google can be, it is a godsend.
Google Docs, that's the word.
Yeah, because it's basically the same thing, just free.
Yep.
That baffles me that something like Microsoft Word is expensive for something that you can get for free from Google. And something that's like so commonly used too, like why would they pay all that?
Right?
Yeah, no man.
I don't know.
I don't know. It's almost done downloading. A lot of my playtime for Tabletop Simulator, I think, is just a majority of me just leaving it open while I'm doing other things.
I feel like that's probably fair, yeah.
Okay. Image creation. Yup, here it is. I found it.
Yay.
Okay, card front is what we need to work on.
Swap out those images.
Yeah. It's just we need to choose a color.
Did you say you wanted to replace, like, the manga panels?
Yes, but that's going to be done within the app, not Photoshop. So, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be re-exporting each one of those different things. Don't mind the background on my computer. Don't worry about it.
I'm minding it.
I'm minding it. I'm minding it. But, so basically with the card generator app, it pulls from these folders. So the layout, it's going to pull from whatever is named like villain bottom right element, villain cost, villain deck, villain strength, villain top right element. So I need to replace those, and the default folder's there, so then you can just swap it out if you ever need to. I don't know why Mr. Monopoly's there. We don't need Mr. Monopoly. So I just need
What did we use that for?
Oh, it comes with the thing is because it's one that the guy who made the app, it's a deck that he made.
Oh yeah, I feel like that's there so that you can add in support for the Monopoly Man.
Oh yeah.
Because if that's like tailored to things.
Yeah. The Monopoly Man is like the Kirby of Villainous.
Mm-hmm.
We're not gonna worry about it. Villain cost, villain deck, villain strength, and villain bottom right. Because this is here. Okay, fill this with any color that you want. We need to figure out a color that makes sense for Makima. I'm thinking like a blood red. Is there like a certain hex code for like crimson?
There's a hex code for every color.
You right.
Do you want me to give you one?
Yeah, give me like a dark crimson.
Try 8A0303.
8A0303. Yeah, that works. Oh yeah, that definitely works with the thing over it.
Yeah. Oh, that looks nice.
Yeah, it does. Okay, now... Hold on. I'm gonna export this, but make sure that none of my personal files gets put on the stream. Because that's always like the sketchy thing with doing anything like this on stream. Is like any sort of like personal documents or whatever that you may have on your computer. Or stuff related to other things. Like there is a chance that it might show up because of it.
Right.
Villainous card generator. Data layout. Villain deck. .ping. Ping. Or replace it. Okay, that's done. And then we can turn that off. Bottom right element. I remember there being a problem with this. Because it... I don't know why... I don't know why that's a thing. Oh, I think I remember. If I remember how to do this. It's been a while. You can use one to crop out the other. There we go. That was the problem with it. Okay, fill this with whatever the fuck you want. We're gonna fill it with crimson. Okay. And now we are going to export that again. Villain bottom right. Yes. Okay, now top right. And this needs to be clipping mask. Save, yup. Okay. And then the cost. Cost. This needs to be a clipping mask. I hope that you get like some sort of like learning from watching me do this.
Yeah, man. I want to try making my idea at some point.
You should. I mean, obviously, I'm here to help and answer questions.
Yes.
But, yeah, I have been using, like, some form of Photoshop. Not Photoshop exactly, but some sort of, like, version of it. Like, with other, like, pieces of software and stuff. Ever since I was in, like, middle school. So...
Yeah.
And I took a class on it in high school. And college.
I wish I did.
So, yeah, this is from, like, multiple classes and just a lot of, like, spare time spent in Photoshop and a lot of tutorials that I've learned how to do stuff really quickly.
So far, I've been pretty
Photoshop.
self-taught with that sort of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta start somewhere. Oh, boom. That's done. And now I need to figure out how to do the app. Resources? Text files. Oh God, I remember this.
Oh no.
Okay, so that's the template. Do I have to scroll all the way down to a new one? Or just make a new one? I think I'm gonna have to just make a new one. Oh God. No, I don't want the full version. I don't need the new version. I think. I can show this. So this is the app. This is the spreadsheet that you remember. Comet.
I remember.
I remember. Do you remember? I remember. So this is the template, and it's kind of self-explanatory.
I'm good at spreadsheets.
Yeah, you're better at spreadsheets than I am, so this took a bit to figure out. But basically, How does it look on stream? Is it like too small? Do I need to make it bigger?
I mean, you could barely see what's written there, but you can see it.
You can barely see. Okay.
I don't know if you can.
I need to make it bigger. Can I just?
Where's the?
Can't. Oh wait. This thing. There we go. 100.
100.
100. Is that better? I know it's not perfect, but
it is.
Okay. So that's 14. So we'll also put this to 14. Maki. Make a man. Oh, I thought that said make out with a man. I'm like, excuse me? That's not what I'm trying to do.
Like, that's a bit of a strange one.
Yeah. I forget how to do backgrounds on this thing. Oh, anyway. So card names. Let's do the villain deck first. So I need to make a list. I'll write them down. It's gonna be off screen a little bit here.
Yeah.
So just doing them in order, like alphabetical order. We need bang. Was that ball growth? What? Ball gown.
What?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Like, excuse me?
Like, oh. These cards are on something.
Yeah. Okay, cold is next. I'm gonna change cold to cold-blooded.
Okay.
Because I think just naming it cold is kind of weird. Okay. Complete control. Dog. Not dogs, but dog. And then... No, it's actually... I already fucked up. It's Devil Hunt. Dog. And then... Domination. C F G H. Halo of Blood. Oh, I forgot. I'm gonna have to put one like in between here. Insert. No. Wish I could move things down. And can I move them? Yes, I can. There we go. Because I'll collar and leash. Next one's kind facade. And then, Masters, orders. Oh, oops. I didn't change it. Hold on. Capital M. That's what I was trying to change. Necessary evil. Then romantic manipulation. Then telekinetic explosion. And then undying. Cool. And then yeah, that's all the this deck, the villain deck.
All right.
And then the hero deck is there's going to be a lot. Or not the hero deck, the fate deck. Cuz there's this, and then each one has, or most of them have, 2 different stages. Oh god. Okay. So I'm gonna order these in alphabetical order real quick. This will make it easier on me. Angel Devil is first. And then no, Aki is first. Anything with a V? I don't think there is. C. Be Chainsaw Man next. And then Change of Heart. And then Coordinated Assault. And then what's next? ABC D. Defeat, and then Denji. And then ABCD FG. Gun Devil, then Gun Fiend. Rico Benny. Power. Revival, Spider Devil, and then Violence. You know what I think of whenever I see or hear Violence?
Extreme Violence?
Extreme violence.
Heck yeah.
Sorry, I wanted to get that in there. An extreme violence. Okay. So, and then it's gonna be Aki, and then Aki again, and then it's gonna be Angel, Devil, then Angel, Devil, but again, Chainsaw Man, Chainsaw Man's Heart, Change of Heart, oh, not Chong, Change of Heart, Coordinated Assault, Defeat, Denji, but again, Gun Devil, Gun Fiend, Kobeni again, Power, Revival, Spider Devil again, Violence, Devil again. Whew. Okay. And now that we've got all the cards written down, right?
Mm-hmm.
How many different cards do we have?
Beyond any like new ones that we decided to make in the process.
Yes, because there might be more depending on how well it's play tested, which I think it's pretty solid as it is, but I think there's just like small improvements that we can make to this, which is why we're doing this.
Yeah.
Okay, so Heroes, or the Fate deck doesn't have any sort of cost. It's just this. So I really should have put this in order. Bang. Here. I can just read it, because I'm big brain. Oh, cold-blooded. Is there another C? Oh, collar and leash. And then complete control. And then the devil hunt. Dogs. Domination. Halo of blood. Kind facade. Master's orders. Necessary evil. Romantic manipulation. I'm dying. Okay. I'll make it a little bit easier for me to start going down through the costs of these. So Bang is 2. Cold-blooded. There isn't any. Complete control. 0. Or, no. Collar and leash. What did we say it was going to be? It was going to be the dog thing. So 2 for that. I think dogs should be 1 cost rather than 2, because they don't have any special abilities. But
Yeah,
they're also
works.
2 strength. So, you think 1 works for dog?
I think so.
Okay. Complete control 0. Devil hunt is 1. Domination question mark. Halo blood is 2. Kind facade is 1. Master's orders is 2. Necessary evil. I was thinking that it's kind of weird that Master's orders costs more than kind facade, but then like kind facade is a little bit more needed, and Master's orders is more of a convenience thing. So I guess it makes sense. Romantic manipulation 0. Telekinetic explosion. How much of a cost did we want that to be? Because it's something that kills an enemy at each location.
Does she need anything special to do that, or she just kind of just do it?
I think we could make one of the locations, instead of the theater, we can make it the shrine where she does it, and she has to do it at the shrine. And
Yeah, that makes
then
sense.
have it be like you're killing off 4 enemies at once.
At most, yeah.
At most. I think it should be, because Bang is only 2, and you're essentially doing that.
Should you make the power scale depending on how many enemies get killed with it?
That works, yeah.
Like 2 per enemy? Or, but, well,
Should we make it,
yeah.
because Bang is only 2.
Yeah. So it'd be 2 per enemy, probably.
Yeah, we can do that. So we'll make it a question mark. Excuse me, lurking, reading manga. Oh no, you don't need to apologize or need to be excused for lurking. Lurking's completely fine. Like, you just chilling out's fine. Like, lurking's a good thing. Undying doesn't need it. Okay, so yeah, telekinetic explosion and domination both have question marks. Yes. Okay. And then strength. Bang doesn't need it. Cold-blooded doesn't need it. Collar and leash doesn't need it because it's an item. Devil hunt doesn't need it. I think it's literally just dog. Dog. And then
No specific dog, just dog.
Yeah, just dog. We can make each because she has several. She has so many dogs. I can try to see if I can find images of the different, because I think they're primarily huskies.
Mm-hmm.
Have each one be a different dog that she owns. If I can do that, otherwise I'll just use like a similar image to that.
Yeah.
I did not write that. I wrote powered, not power of scroll. What the fuck? Okay. I gotta look at the power of all these guys. Okay. Aki is... We're changing him to 4.
Yes.
Then does he change... No, he doesn't. Then Angel Devils 3. Chainsaw Man, we're changing to 7. Chainsaw Man's heart, doesn't need it. Chainsaw Heart doesn't need it. Coordination, that doesn't need it. That doesn't need it. Denji, we are changing to 3. Gun Devil. I kind of want to make Gun Devil 6. Because he doesn't scale with more power. Like power does. But it's supposed to be like the second strongest devil out there. Only second to Chainsaw Man. So I think it being 6 makes sense. Gun Fiend doesn't need it. Kobeni 2. Kobeni is as strong as a dog. Which, honestly, kind of impressive. Revival doesn't need it. Oh, I'm putting these in cost. Damn it. They don't need costs. Chainsaw Man needs to be 7. Okay. 4, 3, 3. Kobeni. Two, 5. Spider Devil was 3. Violence Devil was 4, if I remember correctly. Okay. Next step. Effect on play. Okay, so this is like the descriptions of stuff. Which, honestly, we might need to change some of the descriptions to make them read better. Because I remember some of them not being the best.
Yeah.
Okay, at any time during your turn, you may play Bang from your hand, paying 2 more power than its cost. Because that's 4 if you don't use an like a play action, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's the official name for that action? Do you remember?
Play card action.
Is that what it's called?
I think. Could be wrong. You got the rule book somewhere?
I can look it up.
If you...
Villainous card game rules. I found it. Action symbols. Play a card action.
Yeah, it is. Just play a card.
Yeah. Any time during your turn, you may play Bang from your hand. If played during or for a... I'll put this up on screen so people can see it. If played for a... Play a card action. Cost remains is... Or I'll say if not played. Not played for a card action, cost is increased by 2. And then we're going to say that Makima has to be in the same location, right?
Mm-hmm.
Defeat... Oh. Defeat a hero at your current location, yeah. A hero at Makima's location other than Chainsaw Man. Okay. Do you think that makes sense?
I think so.
Okay, cool. Cold-blooded. Let's see what it says. If another player has 3 or more heroes in their fate discard pile, you may play Cold. Reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Add 1 revealed card to your hand, discard the rest. I think that makes sense. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. If another player has 3 or more heroes in their fate discard pile, I don't think it needs to be specified that you may play the card.
Yeah. Just extra wording.
Yeah. Reveal the top 3 cards of your villain deck. Add 1 card to your... Add 1 revealed card to your hand and discard the rest. How does that look? Does that look good?
It's good to me.
Okay. Yeah. Collar and leash. We were going to be taking the dogs. Activate. Dogs.
Mm-hmm. Dogs.
Dogs. So. Activate underscore to put the activate thing there. Add. I feel like we can change this. To like search your deck, your villain deck, or discard pile, and add. I mean, I guess that's fine. How it's worded is fine.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, except for the word card is not there.
Yeah.
Just to specify. Because the way it's there without the card.
It sounds like an ability or like a counter.
Domination is like a counter, yeah.
Yeah.
Some other added feature.
From your villain deck or discard pile into your hand. If drawn, or if, yeah, drawn from your villain deck, shuffle. How does that sound? Because right here, it says to shuffle your deck regardless. Technically.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, add a domination card from your villain deck or discard pile into your hand. If drawn from your villain deck, shuffle your villain deck.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Works for me.
Afterwards.
True. English language. Never heard of it. Complete control. Discard an ally from your realm and gain power equal to that ally's strength. Whoa. Yeah. I think that's fine.
Yeah.
Now here's an idea.
Mr. Krabs.
We can change it to discard any number of allies from your realm and gain power equal to that ally's strength. To those allies' strength. Or, like, to the total strength.
Mm-hmm.
Does that sound reasonable?
Yeah.
Okay. Discard any number of allies from your, or from Makima's realm. Gain power equal to the total number of strength from the discarded allies. Does that make sense?
Yes.
You sound unsure.
Just that sentence sounds a little
Yeah,
awkward.
it sounds a little weird. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Or we can just change it to the total strength. Total strength.
Yeah, total strength from the discard.
Of Yeah, of. Rather than from.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that sounds better.
Gain power equal to the total strength of the discarded allies. Cool. Devil Hunt. Perform, or preform. Perform a vanquish.
It does say preform.
Yep. Action.
I mean, sometimes it does sound like you should say preform instead of perform. Preform.
Yeah, I just
You
think
say
it's
it, like quickly. Yeah.
linguistic stuff.
Yeah.
It's kind of like singing, you know? All
Mhm.
the time that people say every rather than every.
Yeah.
Preform.
Preform.
I remembered,
I'm gonna pre.
Yeah.
Thank you, Discord soundboard.
Heck yeah.
A vanquish action or a. Is it just a move action? Like,
you have to specify if you're moving items or allies are moving heroes.
or
But yeah, I think it's move.
I think
or move heroes.
perform a vanquish action or move an item or ally to an adjacent location. How does that sound?
Seems good.
If we wanted to make it a little bit stronger.
Mhm.
It's fine. It's fine. I was just thinking, like, we could do, like, move an item or ally, then perform a vanquish action. Or then you may perform a vanquish action. Because it's a devil hunt. It's not just moving people and or things.
You could make it so that it costs an extra power to do both.
True. Okay. So move an item or ally or ally or item or ally to an adjacent space. I'm trying to figure out how I should word it. Then you may perform a vanquish action for or at an additional cost of 1 power. Because using the word may makes it so then you don't have to do this in order to do this.
Yep. And you should do, then you may choose to perform a vanquish action at a cost of then you may choose. Just to solidify the sentence.
And you choose to perform a vanquish action at an additional cost of 1 power.
Yeah.
Cool. Makes sense to me. Dog. Dog doesn't need anything.
Yeah, dog is just dog.
Yeah, dog is dog.
Plays at 0 power, and the ability is you may pet the dog.
You may pet the dog. I think 1 cost is fine though. It doesn't need to be 0.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Just the ability is you may pet the dog.
You may pet the dog. I'll leave it blank, but
Aww.
oh, I don't want to add like a funny thing in for like a serious character like this.
That's true.
All right, domination. There's got to be something we can change with this, because that is a huge paragraph. Defeat a hero and move them to the bottom of your board. Here is under your control. I don't know if I like the word defeat there, because you're not defeating them. You know?
Well, defeat is there as a way of telling like for the purposes of like the condition cards that I was playing with
This is true.
Bampton, that's saying you're defeating a hero, which would activate the condition card, but it's not a vanquish technically.
Mm-hmm.
So they're technically do different things.
Yeah.
In this case.
Move them to the bottom of your board. I think there's a way that we can condense it. Like, defeat a hero at Makima's location and, transform them into an ally.
Yeah.
Because, like, with the same strength, it doesn't need to be specified.
Yeah.
I think. Actually, Aki's the only one, I think, that you can transform, that may have less. But we can specify that in the rules, though, rather than on the card. Do you think that's fair, or...
I mean, I don't think the specification there is unnecessary, but it does create a longer string of text. I don't know.
Ignore their non-activated abilities. The cost of play domination is equal to the hero's strength.
But yeah, I think that second sentence can just be mushed with the first.
Yeah.
To make it shorter. Other than that, everything else seems fine.
And defeat a hero and transform them into an ally.
Placed at the same location.
Ally place. Oh. At Makima's location.
Defeat a hero at your location.
I specify Makima because it's
Oh yeah.
Makima, the player thing. And transform them into an ally. And transform into I'm moving them to the bottom of that location. Ignore their hero. Because non-activated abilities just means that they're hero abilities.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it would make more sense to say, like, ignore their hero, or, Because I think that ignore their activated abilities is kind of, like, it's implied when they're transformed from a hero to an ally, you know?
Yeah.
So I feel like that's unnecessary, and that can be explained in, like, the rule book.
Yeah, that could be explained in the rulebook.
If someone even thinks that.
Like, expand upon, like, transforming a hero to an ally. That could just be a part of the rulebook.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That'll work.
I'm gonna change this to move. Patient and move them to the bottom of that location with their previous strength.
Mm-hmm. That works.
The cost to... Oh, I'm putting this in dog. Why am I putting this in dog?
Oh, this isn't dog.
This isn't dog. Play... is equal to How does that look?
Sounds good to me.
Cool, it's condensed and makes a little bit more sense.
Yeah.
Nice. Halo of blood.
Blood.
Blood. Add an effect other than domination from your discard pile into your hand. Is that good?
Mm-hmm.
Kind facade. Reveal cards from the top of your fate deck until...
If you want to... Sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
If you want to reword that slightly, you could say, you may search your discard pile for a card other than Domination to add to your hands.
Okay.
It may sound slightly better that way.
Search your discard pile for an effect card other than Domination and return it to your hand.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Also, is facade spelt that way?
It is. But it has a...
As a thing.
It has an accent, which I don't know works with the font. But...
I don't, yeah, so I'm not going to worry about it. Facade's a weird word.
It is.
Reveal cards from the top of your fate deck until you reveal a hero. Place that hero to any location, then you may preform a play a card action. Okay. Reveal cards from the top of your Fate deck until you reveal a hero. Discard all cards except that hero and place them, or place it at
any location.
Any location. You may. What did we say earlier? Choose to perform a play a card action afterward. Is that better? I feel like that's better.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't say anything about discarding. Okay. Yeah. Master's orders. Perform, or preform, and activate action.
Preform.
Preform. Perform, and activate action. Okay.
Simple enough.
Yo. We're flying through this, but we're not even halfway through. Okay, draw. We're gonna change it to
Then discard 2.
Draw 3 cards, then discard 2 cards. Simple enough.
Yeah.
Play a hero other than Denji from the Fate discard pile. Alright. Play. Or search your Fate discard pile for a hero other than Denji and place them at any location.
Yeah, that effect card didn't have a lot of necessary info there.
Yeah, and then I'm also gonna include don't activate their or like ignore their ability. Does that make sense? Because like,
Yeah.
if you do that and then you pick a hero that has a really shitty ability because that's the only one to do.
Yeah.
Ignore hero's ability. There we go.
When placed.
Oh.
You would say ignore the hero's ability when placed, probably.
Cool. Telekinetic explosion. Now it's time for us to figure out a good way of explaining this one.
Yeah.
All right.
When Makima is at what location?
We need to come up with the name of it, but I'm pretty sure it's just the shrine. Let me look it up.
When Makima is at the shrine's location, you may play Telekinetic Explosion.
I'm just trying to see if there's like a name for the shrine in particular. This article is literally a summary of this scene. Why? Where is she at, though? Because if it's like a certain city or whatever... He's in chaos on this surviving devil hunters. Information Makima is asked if they should go to Tokyo, but she comes up with a better idea. Since they won't have the time. 30 conflicts. Bring them to the highest temple they can find. They obey. The convicts are used to a temple without knowing what's actually going on. A shrine and a temple are the same thing, essentially, right?
Pretty much.
I can just call it the shrine. And that makes sense to me. When Makima is at the shrine location, play this card. How should I explain the cost thing?
Well, first you describe the ability or the effects, and then afterwards you would explain the cost.
Okay. You may defeat or vanquish?
You may vanquish, yeah.
I would say defeat, because vanquishing would mean that whatever allies are at that location would be discarded.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
A defeat up to 1 hero at each location.
Besides Chainsaw Man.
Yeah, besides Chainsaw Man. the cost to play this card is 2 power for each hero defeated.
In this way.
In this way. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Cool. Alright. Undying. During their turn, if another player discards an ally from their realm, you may play Undying. Draw 2 cards. Yeah, so during an opponent. I think having that specification shouldn't be there, because if you fate someone, that's still during your turn.
True.
So, if another player discards an ally from their realm, you may draw 2 cards and discard 1 card. How does that sound? Slightly altered. Okay. The villain deck is now done. Kind of. Wait. Actually, no, it's not. I gotta put in the... type.
Yes.
Okay. Bang is an effect. Cold-blooded is a condition. This is an item. This is effect. Effect. Ally. Effect. Item. Effect. Effect. Necessary evil. Effect. 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 Condition. Alright. I don't think any of them use the top right value. Or the bottom right.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick. So, feel free to entertain them. Well, I go do that, so
yes.
BRB. It's only gonna take a moment. Oh. Playing back. How dare you quack at me? I just forget how cold it gets down here. In the basement. I've been streaming for already 2.5 hours? What the fuck?
Yeah.
It has not felt like that long.
Yeah. And we're just now getting into the nitty-gritty of it.
Yeah. I mean, some of it was ideation and just discussions on what we should do.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I got chips, so I'm sorry for any noise that may happen while I eat said chips. Illegal. Right. I'm not doing an ASMR stream, I promise. Okay. Also, do I need to specify if it's a villain card? Yes, I do. Because it tells the thing if it's a villain or fate deck card.
Oh, yeah. So you just put in a bunch of zeros.
Yep. There we go. And then the rest of them are going to be ones once we get around to that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, hero, ally, hero, ally, hero, item, hero. That's an effect. Oh. Somebody misspelled effect at some point. I hope that's not me. I did. Okay. Defeat is in effect. Denji is a hero, also ally. Gun Devil is a hero. Gun Fiend is an item. Kobeni.
I guess.
Yeah, because it's an item that gets attached to an ally.
Ah, right.
Ally. Hero. Revival is an effect. Hero. Ally. Hero. Ally. What? Okay. What if we make this, like, start to finish within one stream? I doubt it's gonna happen.
That would be awesome.
It would be awesome, because it's pretty much finished. We're just tweaking it. But,
We still need to make the card backs, though. That's probably going to take a while.
yeah. It might take a second. It's probably going to take a second stream. But,
Yeah.
alright. I've got an idea for the
And the
ornaments.
the rule book.
Oh, in the rulebook, yeah. For the ornament stuff, I was thinking instead of just the lines, of making them chains. And making the corners, like collars
That'd be
or
cool.
something. Because she's heavily associated with chains.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait. Okay. You were going to change this, so let me pull up the doc.
What's up, Doc?
What's up, doc? Okay. So he changes on the force strength whenever he's played or moved. When Aki is played or moved to a location, select an opponent, another player. That player may give Aki -1 strength to choose an ally to defeat. Or should I say discard? Because usually that's what it is.
Yeah.
Discard. Aki stays in play until...
I would say, if Aki is reduced to 0 power or 0
To
strength, he
0
is defeated.
strength, he is defeated and discarded to fate. Or I'll just do fated and discarded, or defeated and discarded. That makes sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Doesn't activate. Look at the top 2 cards of your fate deck and discard 1. Or discard 1 and... Should we change it to look at the top 2 cards of your fate deck? You may discard 1 and play the other.
Yeah.
Because, like, if both of them are shit...
I would say, you may, or yeah, just look at the top 2 cards of your fate deck. You may choose to play one, and discard the other, or discard both.
Okay. We'll look at the top 2 cards of your fate deck. You may choose to play 1 and discard the other, or discard both.
If it's a hero, you can place them at any location.
If you play a hero, you may place them at any location. That good?
Works for me.
Hopefully that's not too much. Alright, Angel Devil. What are we doing with you? Whenever Makima would gain 1 power, she gains 1 less power. I feel like that could be worded better. What do you think? She gains 1 less power than what she would have gained.
Yeah.
Whenever Makima gains power, she instead gains 1 less power than she would have otherwise. That good?
Works to me.
Simple enough. Gain 2 power. Chainsaw Man. Whew. Okay. Makima may use Chainsaw Man in Vanquish actions as if he was an ally. When you use Chainsaw Man in a Vanquish action, he's not discarded. I feel like that can be shortened. When Chainsaw Man is discarded, to his previous location, okay. Makima may use Chainsaw Man in Vanquish actions as if he's an ally.
He is not discarded when used in this way.
Used in this way, he is not discarded.
Yeah, that's shorter.
When Chainsaw Man is defeated, flip this tile and play Chainsaw Man's heart to his previous, to the bottom of his location.
Works.
I'll change it to previous. I feel like that's better.
I think so.
Oh, I wrote tail instead of tile.
Flip this tail.
There we go. Okay, Chainsaw Man's heart. Chainsaw Man's heart may not be discarded. Okay. Chainsaw Man's heart may not be discarded. This location gains okay. That's simple enough, right?
Yeah.
Change the heart. Chainsaw Man is in Makima's realm. His ability is ignored for 1 turn. Otherwise, move a hero. I think that makes sense, right?
Yeah.
If Chainsaw Man is in his realm, his ability...
Actually, I would say, because that could be interpreted as, like, you can't, when he's defeated, you don't get Chainsaw Man's heart.
He cannot be used as an ally for 1 turn.
Yeah, so I would do that.
He cannot be used as an ally for 1 turn. If he is not in Makima's realm, move a hero to any hero. Wait, ah, shit. In Makima's realm. Have to specify a location. Okay. Coordinated assault. Discard an item in Makima's realm, except for Chainsaw Man's heart. Discard an item in Makima's realm, except for Chainsaw Man's heart.
I mean, that's already covered in the card. It's in Chainsaw Man's heart itself.
Oh, true. So, just there we go. Okay, choose an ally that was a hero in Makima's realm. That ally is now a hero. I think it should just be that ally is discarded. And make it so that any of them can be. Choose an ally in Makima's realm. And... or here. Discard an ally in Makima's realm. I think that's simple and to the point.
Yeah.
Okay, when Denji is revealed in a Fate action, you may shuffle him back into the Fate deck and reveal one more card. Okay. When Denji is discarded from Makima's realm, remove him from the game and play Chainsaw Man. This ability cannot be ignored. Is there a reason why they would say this ability cannot be ignored? Because I don't think there's a card that would do that.
There are cards that says that when played,
Ignore
the ability.
Gotcha. I think it's fine.
Yeah.
How it is. Just fix up
Me too.
some grammatical errors. Is revealed in a Fate. May shuffle him back into the Fate deck and reveal one more card. When Denji is discarded from Makima's realm, remove him from the game and play. Actually, there is one thing that we need to specify. And play Chainsaw Man to his previous location.
Yes.
This ability cannot be ignored. Cool.
Okay.
Gun Devil's next. Whoa. Gun Devil may not be turned into an ally when Gun Devil is defeated. Attach Gun Fiend. Gun Devil cannot be turned into an ally when Gun Devil is defeated. Attach the gunned or gun fiend item to an ally in Makima's realm. When gun devil is played or moved, discard an ally from its new location. And the gun devil is played or moved to a location, discard an ally at that location.
And then you wanted to change the strength to 5, right?
Oh yeah. Also, I put this in the wrong one.
You
Whoops.
did. Or it's, yeah, 6 from 5. Yeah, you did that. Okay. So never mind.
I gotta do the other Denji, I forgot.
The other Denji.
Denji 2.
Electric Denji Lu.
Discarded from Makima's realm. I think it'd be better to do the activate first and then the
I agree.
preform.
Reform.
Play a card action.
I don't know why you would want to make Denji an ally.
So then you can intentionally kill him against something stronger. It doesn't kill the other thing.
I see.
Also, he's weaker as an ally, which doesn't make sense.
True. You should still make it 2, I guess.
I upgraded him up to 3, so it's 3 on
Oh,
both.
up to 3. Gotcha.
Oh, whoops. Makima's realm. Remove him from the game and play Chainsaw Man to his previous location. This ability cannot be ignored. Cool. Gun Fiend. Gun Fiend is played. Attach it to an ally. That ally is now a hero with the same strength plus 2. Okay. There's a better way to word that. When Gun Fiend attach it to an ally. That ally gains an additional or
Strength.
becomes a hero and gains an additional to strength. Yeah, we don't need to put ignore their ability in there because the dogs don't have an ability.
Yeah. That's
And the other ones would just be changed into a hero. Into their hero selves.
Yep.
Go Benny. What are you doing? Makima must defeat Kobeni before defeating other heroes. I think it should be other heroes at that location.
Yes.
Makima must defeat Kobeni before defeating other heroes at Kobeni's.
Yeah.
The only reason why I say not her is because they're both women.
Oh, true, yeah.
Draw one card, discard one card. Oh, I'm just gonna change one. Activate. Draw one card. Power may not be turned into an ally. When a hero is defeated at Power's location, place a +1 strength token on her. Power may or cannot be turned to an ally. And a hero is defeated at her location. She gains +1 strength. Is that good?
Mm-hmm.
Simplifies it a little bit. Okay, revival. Either play a hero from Makima's Fate discard pile to any location. I think this should be swapped. Like, if Chainsaw Man's heart is in Makima's realm, discard it.
Well, that goes against.
Yeah, it goes against.
Chainsaw. Yeah.
If Chainsaw Man's heart is in play, flip the tile over to Chainsaw Man and move him above its previous location.
Yep.
If Chainsaw Man's heart is in play, or isn't
Yes.
in play, play a hero from Makima's Fate discard pile. Does that work?
Mm-hmm.
To any location. Okay. Spider Devil. Invading Makima, you may move during a fate action against Makima. That player may move the Spider Devil to any location.
That works.
Just the specify it a little bit more, clear things up.
Mm-hmm.
Preform.
Violence Devil.
Move an item or ally. Should it be an adjacent or any location? Because it's already any location for her that we've been moving around.
Yeah, could be probably any location.
Location. Preform. Also, I've noticed something. I think the reason why this is different is because all this is gold text, and it's placed immediately under it. So this ability with Denji being discarded or whatever is a separate ability than the activate action.
Oh. Huh.
Activate effect or power gained if the card adds a power action or unique action effect. Add line break with 3 consecutive spaces. I could add a dividing line.
Yeah, that would be good. Yeah, I think you have to do that for the Denji one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Specifically the hero one.
Mm-hmm.
Dividing line underscore. We'll see if that works. Okay. Violence devil. When Violence Devil is played or moved... Oh yeah, we changed that. When Violence Devil is...
Discard all allies at his location.
Played. Discard all allies at his location?
Yes. Or... Yes, yes.
Simple enough. Preform. Perform. Vanquish action. If the violence devil is used in this way, he is not discarded. Okay.
Cool.
Alrighty. I'm gonna have to find photos to use for each of these. I forget how to do it.
Good photos.
Yeah. Let me look at this. I think they have to have the same names, if I remember correctly. What I might do, because it's already been over 3 hours already. I'm and the problem with trying to find all these images is that Google Images can sometimes show porn, and I don't want to have to deal with that on Twitch or YouTube. I might find it in my spare time
Mm-hmm.
and then pick up on this. After I do that, and after all the cards are exported, and then we can play test with it next stream that I do this.
Mm-hmm.
And if the playtest goes well, then in a third stream, I can Photoshop the backs and the corners and stuff like that. How does that sound?
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay, cool. I don't know when that'll be. Probably not Monday, probably Wednesday or Friday. Actually, no. We could do the playtest tomorrow. Because it's multiplayer Mondays.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that works. We can do that tomorrow. Yeah. Alright, cool. I'm gonna see if there are enough people on Twitch to warrant rating. We have a couple people. We can see if we can see if there's somebody that I know that's streaming. Emmy's not streaming again yet, is she?
No, she's still on break because she's moving again.
She's moving a second time?
Sounds like it.
Huh. Is it for like another job or something?
I don't know. I don't think she said.
Huh. There isn't really anyone I want to raid. Tabletop Simulator. See if there's anyone streaming this outside of me.
Mm-hmm.
Not much. Oh. I think I'll just call it here. Honestly.
Okay.
So, thanks everyone for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Jakun, thank you for lurking. I appreciate you. I appreciate all my lurkers. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow for Multiplayer Mondays. We're probably going to playtest this tomorrow.
Yeah, whoa.
Yeah, whoa! Oh. See you guys later.